Hi everyone and welcome to Smart Alex Coaching. We offer mathematics tutoring for both primary and high school level, both online and face-to-face. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to simplify fractions. But before we get started, let's revisit the concept of factors and highest common factor, or HCF. A factor of a number divides into that number with no remainders. The factors of 24 are 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4, and 6. The factors of 36 are 1, 36, 2, 18, 3, 12, 4, 9, and 6. If I look at these two sets of factors, what I notice is that I've got one that's common, so it's 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. These are all common factors. However, it is this term 12 that's called the highest common factor, or HCF. Therefore, the highest common factor, HCF, of 24 and 36 is 12. Let's look at the example of the factors of 16 and 24. The factors of 16 are 1, 16, 2, 8, and 4. The factors of 24 are 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4, and 6. Again, looking at the common factors, 1's common, so is 2, 4, and 8. But it is this term 8 that's the highest common factor, or HCF. Therefore, the HCF of 16 and 24 is 8. Here I've got two sets of equivalent fractions. The first set is a half, 2 quarters, 3 sixths, 4 eighths, and 5 tenths. These are all equivalent. However, it is this term, a half. This term is what we call the simplest form or the lowest term. It is called the simplest form or the lowest term because 1 over 2 cannot be reduced further. The denominator and the numerator has got the highest common factor of 1. Similarly, for the second set of 3 quarters, which is equal to 6 eighths, which is equal to 9 12, which is equal to 12 over 16, which is equal to 15 over 20, these are again all equivalent fractions, but it is this term 3 quarters that's our simplest form. In order to simplify a fraction, what we want to do is we first want to determine the HCF of the numerator and denominator. From our previous example, we found that the HCF of 16 and 24 is 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the top by 8 and I'm also going to divide the bottom by 8. 16 divided by 8 is going to give me 2. 24 divided by 8 is going to give me 3. Therefore, 2/3 is the simplest form for 16 over 24. In this second example, I've got the fraction of 15 over 35. The HCF of 15 and 35 is 5. So I'm going to divide 15 by 5 and I'm also going to divide 35 by 5. This is going to give me 3 on top, 7 on the bottom. Therefore, 3/7 is the simplest form for 15 over 35. Let's revisit example 1. Sometimes it's not the case that you may be able to come up with the highest common factor straight away. So what we can do is we can do it in several steps. First, I notice that 16 over 24 are both even numbers. So I can divide 16 by 2 and I can also divide 24 by 2. This is going to give me 8 over 12. Now 8 over 12 are both even numbers, so I can still divide top and bottom by 2, which will give me 4 over 6. Again, I can go further. I can divide top and bottom by 2, which will give me 2/3. And once I get to 2/3, both 2 and 3 no longer has a highest common factor other than 1. Therefore, 2/3 is the simplest form for 16 over 24. Let's look at some extra examples here. I've got 12 over 30. I can divide 12 by 6. I can also divide 30 by 6. This is going to give me 2/5. This is already the lowest term and can't be simplified further. Now, I've got a mixed fraction, 2, 20 over 48. The whole number 2 cannot be simplified, so it's just going to stay as 2. 20 over 48, however, I can divide top by 4 and the bottom by 4. This is going to give me 5 over 12, which cannot be simplified further. Therefore, the simplest form of 2, 20, 48 is 2, 5, 12. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe. If you are interested in joining our tutoring program, please visit us at www.smartalexcoaching.com.au.